Why, well, he is the best bantamweight in the world, or close to it, right? He has said that to everyone within earshot all week, finally getting a shot at the belt, and he has no intention of missing out on this opportunity. He believes he's going to be the new champ by night 10.
Yeah, he thinks it's going to be done. He believes that it's only a matter of time before he's the champion of the world. He said he has done everything to prepare himself. His mind is ready. His body is ready. His team is ready. It is not just you out there. Your team has to be lock and sync with the athlete. He believes that they're all on the same page to become the champ.
And he does believe he has occupied some headspace in the champion. I'm not so sure that's the reality, but we're going to find out here in a matter of moments. I think Rob Font needs a nickname. He's got the shortest name of all time, just as short as John Anik, right? But if his nickname was like Helvetica, or Times New Roman, or Courier New, I guess those don't work. Let's focus on Rob Font, the fighter. I would argue he is the best fighter, pound for pound, to ever come out of the state of Massachusetts. One of the best jabs in the game. He is exceedingly durable. He has worked hard on his wrestling, though. That has proven to be his kryptonite over his last several fights. So with that as a particular focus, Robbie Font back on the proven ground tonight.
Let's keep it up. Come on, let's go.
All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jimmie Rivera. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, leading, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Rob Font!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Beats a jab there.
Fight behind a nice jab.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. Rivera going for the takedown. He misses. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy. Back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Good combination there.
Font's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Huge strike lands there.
His opponent's chin held up. strikes.
Big hook. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Quick jab. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Going pick. Oh, he has to evade, stay at space. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Defensively responsible, nice block. And they separate. Round two is next. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Rivera's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Oh, lands a beautiful jab.
Great block there. Oh, nice.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by Rivera. Oh, well, the calf kick has been a priority, and now his opponent is bruised in that area.
It's all in the game plan, John. They had a game plan to come out there and beat that lead leg up, and that's exactly what he's doing. Got his guard pass.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Rob Font.
Oh, right into mount.
Nicely done. Rivera's right back to the full mount.
In the half guard. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rivera. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big sequence there of ground and pound. Beautiful punches there by Rivera.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Rivera's in half guard. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Gets him to beat his opponent in a a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Rivera goes for the takedown and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet.
He is not going to recover, okay? I want you to go out there this round, and I want you to put it.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Big left hand there inside.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh, a big left hand.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here. That punch no good.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. What a fight!
Wind it up. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Side control now. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. The crowd always laughs when they go north-south, DC. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Font gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Font's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, big diving punch to the head. Big shots landed by him now. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Final seconds of round 3.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Blocks the shot.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. He's got to be careful here.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Big ground and pound. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. That was nice. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. Gotta be careful here.
Rivera's right back to the full mount here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Rivera.
He's very accurate at the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Rivera. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Fifth and final round. Font gets hit with a kick.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh! Huge right hand! Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Rivera. Font's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. Ooh, nice uppercut. Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. That's it!
Holy smokes!
Gets the win by TKO.
Holy!
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Rob.
All right, so he came into this fight as the unquestioned best 135-pound fighter in the world, and nothing about that effort will change that narrative. Congrats to the still UFC bantamweight champ.
Congratulations.